I'm not doing what I reckon, just a speck in the unspeakable. This body, this feeling, always moving, always changeable. But the space in between, I love the clear blue open sky.
Since my children are born, I think, to be a good father.
It requires a lot of effort to be a good anything.
Yeah.
Because you'll always be not quite perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Thought will always come up with a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Something will be wrong. So you're tired of believing in thought.
Sounds good.
I mean, if thought says you need to be a good father, then you believe that.
No, it's like I say it and then it's gone. No?
Yeah.
And we try to make a story of it,
Yeah.
or I try to make a story of it, and then the story is gone.
Yeah. It never was true. So what are you tired of?
I don't know.
Are you still tired now? Maybe that's gone.
No.
It's all gone now. No problem anymore.
Very good meetings. Very good. You are improving.
Thank you. So the sensation comes and then goes,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe comes again, and then goes again. And while it's there, it feels intense, emotional,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
but it's just a sensation. Actually, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you need to make so much effort. It's just like, and then it goes. Enjoying the drama.
Sometimes.
Not enjoying it sometimes. Suffering it. Maybe we have ideas of like what it means to be either a good father or a good man or a good person, and these are a lot of pressure sometimes. Because you can never fit into any of those boxes. Because you're not a good father. Clearly. If you need to try to be a good father, that means you're not. You're not a bad father. You're not a father.
You're not a father.
You're not a father.
I don't have children.
You don't have children. But it's a good story.
It was also, earlier this evening, or that's what you say often, when you are forced at. And it's like, there is no answer to that.
Yeah,
It was pointing to nothing.
absolutely. Yeah. Not even to the word nothing, because that's
Yeah.
too much. Every word is wrong. Every word is too much. And yet, somehow, in these words and in sitting here together, there is a pointing to nothing. It's a paradox. I don't know how it works, but it seems to be that way. There is a
Yeah,
paradox.
but that's everywhere.
Absolutely, yeah. is nothing is everywhere.
We don't have to come here
No,
to see that.
absolutely. Yeah. Seems that somehow just what we're doing here in this meeting is using words to actually point to that. Whereas even the flowers, just being flowers, are naturally pointing to that. So is this character, so is the floor, everything is pointing to that. But most of the time we overlook that, and we believe that the flower is just like the word flower, we put a label on it. And we don't even appreciate that it's...
Then the flower is gone.
Yeah, the flower is just the... So in a way we're taking the labels off. We're pointing to that has no label. In fact, nothing has any label, really. It's only thought that puts these separate labels on everything. So that we can understand it. And then
But this pointing to nothing, it's like when that's happening, it's like then I'm touched.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a
It's
kind of...
like
Yeah.
then it's gone.
Mm.
It's also not touching where you are pointing it.
No, it's an experience of being touched,
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah.
Yeah. And you're touched. But yeah, that experience comes and then goes. But there is a sweetness in that, because it seems that, in a lot of people's stories, they've been waiting for years to actually hear someone actually say this. So then there's a being touched when it's heard.
Mm-hmm. But it's like the closest I can come,
Mm. Yeah.
with
Yeah.
being touched.
Mm.
It's like
Yeah.
touched and tears come.
Yeah.
I'm touched.
Yeah.
It's like.
There's a moment of recognition.
Mm-hmm.
And that moment passes.
Yes.
And most of the time we long for those moments again, and again. But it's not about the experience of recognition, because that passes. But, it's sweet, but it passes. But it's about what is recognized in that moment of being touched. Nothing is recognized. Even those words are too much, but let's say that nothing is recognized. And then the experience changes. It's not an experience of recognition anymore. But nothing doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. A lot of people seem to come to these meetings to just hear this expressed, even though they already recognize this. There's a kind of just an enjoyment in the expression of it, of like being touched, or hearing it in a different way, or this way, or this way. If you are not searching to find the perfect, to be the perfect father or the perfect anything, to be the perfect seeker, then you don't need to get anything in these meetings. You can just enjoy it. Then there's no effort. It's not tiring anymore. Or just
When you have a dog, you go for a walk. When you have a child, you go to the beach. When you have a lover, you stay in bed. When you watch a movie, it gets in your head. La 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 la.